Hello, welcome to this video on do less if you want to lose weight, which for many people is a bit of a conundrum, might seem like a paradox, but it's something I talk to clients a lot about because it's often the information that people have had and the real kind of instilled conditioning that in order to lose weight, we need to do more. That calories in, calories out is a very kind of simplistic equation, and that losing weight is simply kind of like even a sluggish metabolism that needs ramping up with exercise. And the trouble with this overview is one that this idea of doing more and more and more is often on top of lifestyles and expectations of doing more and more and more. And that is a real problem in our society, in that we're seeing high levels of stress and burnout. We're seeing high levels of stress related issues that are linked to inflammation, that are anxious and agitative at their root, and bringing up stress hormones and having higher levels of stress hormones like cortisol continually running around our body actually switches our metabolism from a fat burning organism into a fat storing organism. It tends to raise levels of insulin and make us store weight around the middle. So that's why it's kind of more apple shaped, or central adiposity. That body shape is much more prevalent in the end of the 20th century and into the 21st century. So, not the wasp-like waists of the 40s. We tend to be laying that fat down around the middle, and that's very, very stress hormone related. So that's really related to already high expectations of we should be doing more. If we, there's feelings of guilt around doing less. This terrible word lazy, that to not do much or to do less or to not have any plans or agenda is somehow not good enough or needs the criticism of lazy is really, really problematic, because that guilt about not doing in and of itself can create the stress response that then is a barrier to weight loss. So actually doing less to lose weight, although it seems paradoxical, makes a lot of sense. It brings stress hormones down, and it's one of the reasons that restorative yoga, where you lay in positions, you're held, and you let the body come down to full rest, mindfully paying attention of the unfolding process, but being with the experience of simply being. Allows us to come into parasympathetic tone of the nervous system, the opposite to the sympathetic fight or flight, and allows stress hormones to come down, and therefore allows metabolism to start to come out to play. So it's one of the kind of benchmarks, if you like. In particular, I see this with people with adrenal fatigue or burnouts, that often we need to get them to do less first, and then build up exercise and build up relationship to exercise in a way that allows people to start to listen to what their body needs again. So for instance, if you're exercising a lot and getting injured a lot, probably you're not listening to your body, probably it's not mindful. And when we exercise mindfully, we have a chance to self-regulate according to our needs, and according to when exercise becomes something that is actually adding into a stress rather than helping to reduce stress hormones. So allowing ourselves to come down and allowing ourselves to have rest and recovery is also what allows our metabolism to kind of come out. We don't go into a state of protection. If you were an animal in the wild and it seemed that life around you was in constant danger, then you would be wanting to slow metabolism down to preserve calories, because the stress response needs responses that need energy. So you want to conserve that. So allowing things to come to relaxation means that the metabolism can kind of come out to play again. And it allows things like adrenal and thyroid function to be able to fully work in a way that really allows you to regulate hormone levels like insulin and balance blood sugar levels, which then also add into healthy weight management efforts. So it can be a bit of a conundrum, and it can be a bit of an interesting thing to get your head around, especially if we're feeling kind of sluggish in the body. We should be moving. We're built to move, but it's not being sedentary that's the real key here. So rather than sitting down most of the day and then shocking the body into really fast movement, what we need to be doing is moving around often, even setting alarms, having something on a device that says get up and move, commonly like every 20 minutes, and keep what we call spontaneous daily activity going, and really healthy, active relaxation. And then you'll find also that craving the stuff that tends to lay weight down also abates. So it's a whole new relationship with body and energy and any kind of imperative on doing more, but it's an incredibly rewarding journey on many ways. And you'll find that the resources in Calm Club really help along the way. The Noticing Overwhelm monthly theme that we've put out as a sample package for you to try for free really helps give you those resources to start to have that new relationship to your body and to come down out of living on that very tiring, constant alert, which can also tend to make us lay down weight and it stubbornly stay there. So do try that, and you can also join my Facebook group, Charlotte Watts Calm, for more resources and discussion around these subjects. Take care.